Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. And this is our finale episode, guys. So, I enjoyed the game. It was a fun look at the game.
Let
me go and have her scout out over here, see what's over here. And we'll keep playing as we end this. Just see what happens next. What do we have her doing? Was she coming to get components? I guess we need them. So I'll have her start moving over there. But yeah, it was a fun game, guys. I enjoyed it, but definitely needs some work. It needs a lot of new features. It's early access game, so
yeah,
more people dying.
Kind of to be expected.
Yeah. Man, we just got all kinds of stuff going on over here.
I can't wait to see what kind of game it becomes.
Yeah, and they said it's not going to release until 2020, and I don't know when in 2020 exactly that is. But imagine this game with like 6 more months of work
yeah, development on it. Yeah, just the mods that are going to be able to play on it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens with the game. But again, it does feel like it needs some additions here. And we played this a lot longer because we did like it so much. So we did play it a lot longer than we initially planned to. But yeah, it's a fun game that just needs a few things. Like obviously, we've already talked about the pictures, the lack of pictures, man.
Names.
Yeah, a little bit more flavor in that regard would be really helpful. Man, look at all the stuff she's got. Medicine, antibiotics. I mean, I'd love to get those antibiotics, but yeah, obviously can't trade for that. But yeah, they need to add a few flavor stuff. Let's go and do a battle here.
Being able to assign your people to places would be great.
At the very least, assign them to work. Like, it seems like, what's the point of them having traits and stuff if you can't even pick their jobs? Like, what is the purpose of that? And he's going, I don't know.
Yeah, like I did my own playthrough, and I'm basically stuck. Like it's unplayable without the metal. And I'm not going to go search the ends of the world to find a stack of metal that's obtainable. So I'm kind of done with it for now until maybe it gets a few more updates.
Yeah, as far as like some of the resources, it seems like metal is used for absolutely everything. Like everything. But you're required to live off the little bit of metal that they give you, and they don't really give you a lot of metal on the map. And then up here, you don't find a lot of it. So what are you supposed to do once you've run out of all metal? Like, what do you do now at that point? Are you scrapping buildings? I mean, I don't really know what you're expected to do.
Yeah.
Once you run out of metal. How are you supposed to continue to play the game?
And I don't really want to just restart a new game just for the sake of playing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, so we've gotten all those components gathered up, guys. But yeah, I'd just like to see them develop it a bit more. And see kind of what ends up happening with it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see like a year from now, or 6 months, 8 months from now, what the game's gonna look like. Maybe we'll come back to it because we probably won't play it again on PC. However, the game's gonna be releasing on PS4. And what we typically experience is games like these often do much better when we play them on console. Yeah. Because it's less competition, because, not as many people play on console. Not as many YouTubers, I should say.
Yeah, because why would you?
Yeah. It's just easier to record on PC for a lot of people. For us, it's actually more comfortable to record together on console. We enjoy console a little bit more. It's kind of uncomfortable sitting on the PC when we record together. Cramped. Yeah, trying to share the mic and you're not
up close and personal.
Yeah, I mean, she's got her boob on my. Well, I mean, I guess she always puts her boobs on my elbow and stuff. That's where she likes. That's where they go. That's where she likes them. Beat this guy up a little bit.
Smack him around.
And I guess we had to wait until. No, we had to wait until she was done fighting. Okay. Because I was trying to rush it.
She's like, you have to watch my sweet moves.
Watch my moves. Continue gathering up clothes. And she's gotten pretty lucky. She hadn't been hit with that 33% chance at all.
Maybe she learned her lesson.
And deposits depleted. What was that?
Yeah, I know.
I wish I told you what deposit was depleted.
Yeah, like it'll tell you depleted.
One. Yeah, that's just one.
More than one. They're like, it wasn't important.
All right, so we have to find out which. It was this one here. All right, it's fine, I guess. They're still working on stuff. And what is this? What is this one currently working on getting? Oh, survivors are seeking shelter. Well, we did have all those people die. I guess we can accept them. Why not? They don't have a lot of children. I guess that's helpful. Look how much fucking food we got, guys. All the peanuts and venison. I mean,
everyone's homeless.
We're swimming in food. But yeah, nobody has homes anymore, so I guess we'll need to build more houses.
Never mind the fresh stench of death.
So she's gonna come back home. Back to Jericho. Well, I think he might... I guess he can come back home too, but he's gonna gather up some medicine, I suppose. Although he sucks at gathering, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's got tiny hands too.
Yeah. Alright. Yep. That's it. Oh, and the nuclear waste deposit was depleted, but there's still several more there, so we'll keep them assigned. We're up to 96 people now. That's a lot more gatherers, but we should probably get those homes built, huh? How are we doing on metal? We don't have any metal. So, more emergency shelters.
Tents for everyone.
Into Tent City, which is, of course, lakefront property, so they shouldn't bitch too much, I'd think.
You would think anyway.
Damn, you can't build on that spot right there in the crater.
I want to live next to the crater.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Look out the window, see a crater there. Although it looks like it's full of disgusting, stagnant water.
Maybe it's a fresh spring.
No, I don't think so, Jinx.
You gotta look at the positive things.
It looks like we're now hurting on water because of the new people we just brought in. So we should probably just place one of these somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's place it right here because there's excess spot here. I mean, I guess we might be able to squeeze some kind of building there.
If they ever fix that, people are screwed.
Oh, with the water?
Yeah.
If you have them overlapping, it's not as efficient. Yeah, because I've got them overlapping all over the damn place.
It seems like it would be a lot more difficult to manage if it was working properly and you couldn't overlap them.
Yeah, I don't know where you'd put them all. I think you'd have to you'd have to prioritize that tech to get you more water.
Yeah, because right now it's kind of like worthless.
No deal. I would have liked to get those carrots, but that wasn't an option.
Carrots?
But yeah, I mean, we can't really like review the game or anything like that, guys, because, I mean...
It's not done yet.
It's not done, yeah. If she gets blown up on the last load of clothing. Alright, we'll keep on fighting here. Beating this guy up. Nice. Beat him, we'll get to see what's here now. I'm hoping for more metal. Components. Great.
Yay.
Alright, so he's going to come down there, and I think that's it.
You should throw someone over there to grab the metal, see if you have more luck than I do.
Well,
let's play some metal Russian roulette.
You talking about for this one?
Or that one, yeah.
We already tried.
Gorky can get it.
They died.
I believe in him.
Jinx, we already tried. They died.
Do it.
I don't think so. I don't know why you'd risk it. It's just not worth it.
No, it's not.
It's absolutely not worth it, guys.
Everyone I've sent after it has died.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd do it. So yeah, he's gonna go and gather there more medicine. And she's bringing in medicine and goodies and stuff home. Medicine and components, which we actually need. We're waiting on some components, in fact, to finish this.
The windmill.
Yeah, the windmill. Large wind turbine here needs components. And complete the water well, so we're bringing in water again. So yeah, everything is actually doing pretty well. I mean, we even have metal in production right now.
What?
Who would have thunk it? So yeah, we could even get rid of some of these and put a house over there. I think I might do that, in fact. So let's go ahead and salvage that. And then put the metal there. Or excuse me, put the house there.
Which I guess is technically putting the metal there.
Let's put that 2-story house right here. And then we'll get rid of that one as well. So we'll let them finish building this one. It needs 20 metal, so...
Good grief.
Yeah, quite a bit of metal. They need components too in the greenhouse. So we actually really need to get those components home. Alright, so she could gather up some more components, I guess. More components. She has pretty good attack though, so might want to have her instead. Let me just take a look at this guy here.
Do some exploring.
Yeah, somebody should do some exploring. Either her or him. I guess she'll do the exploring. He'll gather the components.
Food.
Alright, we'll get that, I guess. So Gorky's gonna go fight this guy. Once again, just kind of hoping for some metal. Yeah, he's got...
Almost knocked him the fuck out.
He's got 9 and 5, but yeah, Gorky, did really well there.
He's angry. He separated him from his love.
Yeah, clearly. It must be what it is, Jinx. Alright, so let's have her explore. And more components. Awesome.
Those are safe at least.
True. True.
Components are plentiful and no one wants them.
Nobody wants them anymore. Mm-hmm. All right, so...
Like the trader guy doesn't even want them.
Oh, we actually do have one more berry left to pick. I guess we'll let him finish that up then.
I wonder how many berries they can carry. Do they really just go pick one berry?
I don't even know if they're picking one berry. I don't know how that works, honestly. So she's coming home, and that's the components that we needed. And does she need to heal up? She does not, so she can go straight back out. I guess we'll have her gather those up. Somebody needs to do it. And who else? Is there anybody else? Oh, yes, this guy. We'll have him go get some components.
Call him Frisk.
He did
didn't know his name.
He took some damage too. All right, so he'll bring those components home. So we should be able to get that constructed now that we have those 4 components, and this one as well, which will be the 2 components. And they're lacking metal, of course, for the goddamn house. And 4 colonists are currently homeless, but that'll be solved with that. And we might be able to get rid of some of these soon as well. So that'll be nice. People will get to move to houses. So
that must be exciting for them.
Yeah, moving from tent city over here to the houses. But anyways, yeah, we'll likely play the game when it comes to PS4, guys. I think. Given it depends on like what we're doing at the time. Oh, 52 planks for 10 tools. Yeah, let's do that.
Sold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everybody's lacking tools. The greenhouse is now completed, so we can pick what we want to build there. So what should we get?
Probably wheat.
Yeah, I guess we could do more wheat there. Sure, why not? Somebody's ready as well to... I mean, she can get components because they're easy to get. Let's just explore here and see what else is here. I'd hate for like there to be metal sitting somewhere and... Oh, somebody's got to do battle. Alright, she'll go ahead and get this food up. We always need food.
She can't carry it very much, though.
No. Well, she can't pick up much at a time.
Although
she's got plenty of
space. It would be
space.
difficult to carry 13 cans.
Well, I assume they got like backpacks or something, Jynx. Alright, so he'll win here. And we'll be able to finally see what's there.
Victory!
And it's closed. Alright.
Yay.
Alright, guys, so just to kind of finish up, you know, it's kind of hard to talk when we're playing and stuff. But just kind of finish up what we're saying is that, yeah, I think we'll play it again when it comes to PS4, and that'll give us another chance to take a look at the game and see how it's developed over the year. Because, yeah, I don't expect to do like another series or anything. Some people requested us to do another series, start over and kind of build something a little bit more pleasant looking or whatever. But the series never actually got a lot of views. Again, we don't do well on PC anytime we play on PC because that's what all the YouTubers play on.
And then YouTube flagged us.
Oh yeah, YouTube did flag us as well, but that's expected. That's not surprising. I don't think that really affects anything.
It surprises me.
We haven't been flagged in a little while. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've been hit. But yeah, we've had 2 videos in this series flagged. But yeah, it's just because all the other YouTubers, you know, they all play on PC. So you know, when we can put that PS4 console or whatever in the title of the video, it does result in a lot more views for us overall. Typically, not always. Doesn't always work out like that, but a lot of times that's the way it ends up going. So yeah, maybe when we play it on PS4, we'll get a little bit more views or whatever. But again, I'm not really a big fan of early access. Like, I'll check it out. Like, I'll take a look at it, see, you know, what's going on with it, see if it's something I want to follow. But frankly, when I play games, there's just too many games out these days. Like, there's so many games, like, just clamoring for my time that I don't have time to play a game that's not complete. Like, why would I want to play a game that's not finished? So I don't typically play early access games. I know some people really like them, spend all their time in early access, but I personally don't usually play a game in early access. A good example is Strategic Mind, that strategy series that I just started. Like, I really like that game. I really like the previous game as well. But I barely played it at all until it fully released here last week. I barely touched it because I just don't like playing early access games. You know, I played the previous game, Panzer Strategy, on early access, and I regretted it because it was kind of a mess, like balance wise. And then, yeah, I did a series with it too, which I also regretted doing. So I don't know. I just feel like early access games are just not for me. If they're for you, that's great. If you want to purchase them and you know, invest in the developers to be able to use that money to pump into the game, that's great. I'm sure a lot of those early you know, players help the developers quite a bit. You guys also provide, those of you who play a lot, provide a lot of feedback to the developers and make it a better game. So thank you to all you people who like to play early access games, but I'm not one of those. I prefer my games to be finished. But yeah, it was a nice experience. And we did a lot more videos than we had initially anticipated playing it, just because overall we did have fun with it. But yeah, it needs a lot of work, guys. As we said, the things that we want to see is more customization with or just the characters having a little bit more to them or whatever, especially with the pictures and stuff. And then being able to have a little more control over your people, moving them to at least to where they work. Assigning them to where they work, and maybe even assigning them to houses, though I doubt you'd probably do that much. Once you get to like 100 people, you're probably not going to be messing with your people's houses too much.
I would, because I enjoy that shit.
Yeah, I probably want to do it
build
much.
a story.
Yeah, and then more events. We see the same events like over and over and over again. So I'd like to see more events. And these are all things I assume are going to get added. Maybe not they might not let you pick where your people work if that's not part of their design. But they'll definitely add more, portraits
and names and all that.
I'm not even gonna say portrait packs, because a lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna sell it to you for portrait packs. I think that this isn't enough portrait packs for a base game.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel pretty confident. We just randomly clicked on 2 people and they have the same fucking picture. I feel pretty confident that they're going to add more portrait packs. There's more portraits. I mean, as part of the as just part of the base game. I don't think they'll make us buy it.
Which I love what they have. And I wish they would continue on that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure we'll see a lot more portraits, and then also just more buildings and more text and stuff. I don't know if this is what they're planning on being the finished product, but I mean, we played for, this was like 6 hours maybe worth of playtime. Probably not even that. I don't know. You have to add it all up. It might have been 6 hours, and we've already made it through almost all the tech tree. I mean, there's a little bit left here that we haven't gotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've explored most of the world as well. I mean, there's certainly still some space out there. I guess over here there's a lot of space. But outside of the exploration, when it comes to what's the point of exploring, once you get through the tech tree and you got all the buildings and stuff. So, and I'd like to see it just, I don't know. It feels like some of these are kind of not as exciting as they should be. So I'd like to see, this all makes sense here. But yeah, some of them, I don't know. Felt like they could add a little bit more to it. But yeah, I think just improving it, adding things, I think will make it a lot better game overall. So I'm excited to see how it plays, what it looks like, what all they added when we play it next year on PS4, if we're able to, of course, if we're not doing anything else at the time of release, since we don't even have a release date at this point. So it's impossible to say, if we'll be able to play it or not, but the plan is to play it. One thing I did notice is we've already filled up 22 of the 30 slots in the burial pit, so we've got 22 people die.
That's a stinky pit.
Yeah, that's a lot of people there. So what do you do when you fill it up? Can you just demolish it? What happens to the bodies? Is it just a pile of bodies, or does that just get rid of the...
it just gets rid of that. That's how
you get rid of bodies then?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the way to do it then. And wait a minute, Jynx, that's how you what?
Yeah, that's how you get rid of bodies.
What did you do, Jynx?
I just deleted it.
So, are you telling me that you've had 30 bodies already?
What? No, I needed to move it because it was in an unpleasing place.
How many people have you had die in your playthrough, Jynx?
Not very many.
I would really like to know that. We've had 21 deaths.
Few.
I don't know where the other body came from. Since 5 catastrophes survived so far. We survived 47 days. 11 total survivor visits, and we've given refuge to 8 of those. Built 70 buildings, 13 shelters. Okay, you can see all that. Here's our current resource situation, all of our materials. The world map here. We've done 299 total specialist
societies encountered.
missions.
What is that?
Interesting. We haven't encountered any of those yet. Maybe that's something that's either
It's
one
not added yet.
or it's just so far out on the map that we haven't. Maybe it's something like for the later game. So you got to get really far on the map to see them.
Pretty far.
Have you gotten to the edge of the map though?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's on the edges, or maybe it's something that hasn't been added yet.
Yeah.
But that'd be interesting. Like societies, maybe you could set up like trade routes with and stuff. And then you could specialize on things. Like we specialize on food, and then they give us parts for the food or something like that. That'd be really really cool. Also, bandits that actually attack or roam around the map would be kind of interesting.
Sinister.
You see how many people were educated in our time? We have 31 educated people. Okay. So you look at your needs. Here's a total colonist here. So is 100 the perfect happiness?
I think so.
Everybody's really happy. All right.
Well, there was more, 120.
Oh, okay,
think
so
it's
it's
just
not
points.
perfect. Okay. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this series, this early look at the game. And if you did, maybe you'll come check out that console series if we're able to play it next year when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One. If you're looking to play the game yourself, it is available. Again, only on the Epic Game Store though, so if you're like us who typically only play on Steam, then you'll have to download that, or just wait until the 1 year is up. One person asked, is it like a 1 year, limit starting now with the early access, or does that start when the game officially releases? Couldn't tell you. The developers didn't say. Usually developers don't like talking about that. They do the little exclusive accesses, but then they never want to give you like info on it. They don't like talking about it because they know a lot of people don't like them because everybody knows they got paid to do that. So typically they don't talk about it very often. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you if it's going to be for a year starting now, or when the game officially releases. But as of right now, you can only get it on the Epic Game Store. But eventually, it is supposed to come to Steam. So I don't remember the price now. Do you remember what it was? At $24.99?
I think so.
I want to say it might have been that. Again, though, there is a link down in the description of this video that'll take you to the Epic Game Store if you're looking to purchase it. So if you did enjoy the series, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. We do read and reply to all comments. I'd love to hear what you thought of the series, what you thought of the game, and if you're playing it yourself, your personal opinion of the game, I'd like to hear it as well as any ideas that you might have for things that could be added. You never know, the developers do. We've had developers like 6 or 7 of the videos so far, so I would assume they've at least watched some of it before they threw a like on it. So you never know. You leave that comment down below about what you like to see added, and maybe a developer might end up seeing it. Then you could also go to the forums too, and perhaps suggest some improvements and stuff like that to the developers there. If you're looking for any links, and check down in the description of any of our videos. Find links to our PayPal and Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, to our Discord if you'd like to join our community there, as well as links to our Twitter and Facebook if you'd like to follow us on there. We're not very active on there, but we do post all of our videos on there as well if you're more likely to see it there instead of YouTube. Also hit that notification bell too. That helps a lot too. I've noticed a lot of people commenting that they haven't been getting notified about our videos. If you hit that little bell, that's supposed to make it better, because apparently being subscribed doesn't mean anything anymore. So I do hope to see you guys on another series. Remember, you can find links to all of our series on that front page of our channel, and all of our videos are sorted by genre. So we do have like a lot of kind of management style games like this, and survival games as well. So you should be able to find something that you can watch until we start our next series, which should be pretty soon, guys. We should be starting that. Well, we're going to have like a little short series we do over this weekend, and then we're going to be starting a new series on, I think, Tuesday is the plan. So yeah, I hope to see you on that one, and thanks for watching, guys.